I'm having a serious mental breakdown. I've been like snot crying for like 10, 15 minutes.
Welcome to The Wall. In today's video, we'll see how a woman ends up crying because people keep reminding her of her past, the same past she chose to share with the entire internet. We'll also analyze the case of a lesbian couple at war after one of them betrayed the other with a man and ended up pregnant. We want you to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. Our goal is to reach 150,000 subscribers before March, and with your support, we can make it happen. Don't forget to leave us your comments and turn on notifications so you don't miss any videos. Now, let's get started.
I'm having a serious mental breakdown. I've been like snot crying for like 10, 15 minutes. But I think it's a good time to address some stuff. I've seen a lot of creators, they start on one path and then they end up changing their entire demeanor on social media because they're just tired of talking about or going through or, trying to put up this fake facade for people on social media. And if you've noticed, if you've been following me, I've taken a huge step back from posting on social media, and my original content, which used to always be about prison and jail, has come to an end, as you can see. And I'm just experiencing one of those moments right now of extreme PTSD, I'm having a serious panic attack. And I need you guys to see this, because for people that are angry and upset that I don't talk about prison or jail anymore, or the ones that are upset that I said and I swore that I would tell you guys about my weekends in jail when I was done, that I didn't, I'm so fucking sorry, but that shit is fucking traumatizing. It's triggers so much in me. I went to prison when I was 19, okay? 2017.
Oh, boo-hoo! Let me play a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin.
Brothers, if you've been following this channel for a while, you already know that responsibility is kryptonite for women. As Newton's second law states, every action has a reaction. And that's exactly what's happening to this woman. If you turn your life into a reality show on TikTok, you can't get mad when people want to meddle in it. Like any series, there will be those who support you, but there will also be many who criticize you. This woman ended up in prison at just 19 years old for shoplifting. We've already covered her story on the channel. Later, she had a child with a Chad from the streets. In short, her life has been a complete cocktail of bad decisions. Now she wants to change, but people aren't willing to let her do so easily. Because misery loves company, and if there's one thing women are talented at, it's getting involved in other people's lives. In this case, her own audience has turned against her. But let's continue.
And here we are in 2023. I'm 25 years old. And I feel like I'm still living that every fucking day. And honestly, this kind of started and triggered again when I had to go back and do my weekends in jail. Because I fucked up and I violated my probation and I was sentenced to 10 weekends in jail. And I just finished that the beginning of this year in January. That wasn't long ago. And it's been fucking haunting me and fucking suffocating me. And it has had me in a fucking chokehold depression. And it's over. It's done. It's in my past now. But I can't explain the feeling I have from this. So no, I won't be talking about it anymore. I'm so fucking done talking about prison. I'm done with it being a personality trait. I'm done with it being a part of my life. I'm done with people looking at me oh, that's the prison girl. That's the girl that went to prison. I'm so much more than that. Shit. Oh. So if you were ever wondering, is she ever going to talk about it again? Honestly, no. I'm so done. This is what it has done to me. Shit. I'm not gonna be talking about it anymore, so if you don't like that, just fucking unfollow me.
Stop it. Get some help.
This is tough. I won't deny it. But when a man gets out of prison at the slightest mistake, no one feels sorry for him, not even his own family. So why is it that when it happens to a woman, especially an attractive one, she suddenly deserves all the mercy in the world? Like I said, every action has a reaction. If this woman hadn't been so thirsty for attention, no one beyond her close circle would even know she went to prison. But since she craves validation and applause from strangers on the internet, now she's feeling the pressure from her critics. When people were praising her, she didn't feel this weight. But let's not forget one thing. No one forced her to break her probation or to share it on social media. So she can't be mad when she turns her life into a public spectacle and, instead of applause, all she gets are boos.
So when was you gonna tell me you're pregnant?
It's just not working out with us.
What are you talking about? We were gonna do IVF. We were talking about
We talked about it, but I'm saying I was told that everybody
now. Why you wait till now? Why now? We've been together this whole time. Now all
I understand it, but it's just what I get from you, I don't get from you. Like I can't even get the same. Real serious. Like
you can't be serious.
I'm so
Why
tired.
did you even waste my time like that?
You think I'm crazy?
You've been doing it right together. You read everything.
You still be in the baby life.
No.
You still to be friends. You understand?
That's your baby. That's not my baby.
No.
No, we were supposed to be together. Who is this person? What are we talking about? I mean, so you got a whole relationship? This ain't even just like a one and done? Like y'all really out there like that?
Yeah, we get married.
You for real?
We're getting married.
You gotta be kidding me right now. Are you for real?
I'm so serious. It's just not working. It's just not working for me.
Since she doesn't seem to get it, let me explain it to her. She went looking elsewhere for the tool she couldn't find in the relationship and that she was never going to find there. The IVF, in vitro fertilization, procedure only works in 29.7% of women under 35 years old, 23.2% of women between 35 and 39 years old, 15.7% of women aged 40 or older. But with a man's tool, the success rate is 80% to 100%, depending on how well-equipped the brother is. And as we can see, this man had a good tool because he had no problem planting the seed. So don't get mad. You were never qualified for the job. But let's continue.
I'm spending all this money. I'm planning this whole future. We got this place together. We talking about doing the IVF. You were gonna take my egg. It was gonna be both our baby. Now all of a sudden you pregnant my dude? And now I'm just gonna be a side chick? You pregnant me? Who's doing that? Who's doing that? You got me messed up. I'm so sorry, but this is not it. This is not it.
To marry you though.
So when we went to that ring shop and you was looking at those rings, and
Oh, it's funny because it's true.
Welcome to a man's world. A world where you can be with a woman for years, and out of nowhere, she betrays you, changes her mind, wants to leave you for no apparent reason, or ends up pregnant by Chad. Can't understand it? Don't worry. Men have spent over 2,000 years trying to figure it out without success. Weren't men supposed to be the problem? Weren't women supposed to understand each other better? Or is it simply that there's no loyalty even among you, because a woman's worst enemy is another woman? Let me tell you, this is very satisfying to watch for two reasons. A man just set a woman on the right path. He brought life into the world the way God intended. A woman just got a taste of her own medicine, experiencing what men go through all the time. But tell me, brothers, what do you think?
I fucked up. I did. Let's talk about it. So I shared with you guys on Saturday that I finally got the nerve to text a guy and ask him if he wanted to get drinks sometime. Well, he responded, and while he was flattered that I even asked, he's now in a relationship with somebody else. I was really mad at myself for a couple days because I was like, I've been trying to send that text for weeks and I had so much anxiety about it that I just couldn't get myself to do it. But I thought about it and I'm a true believer that everything happens for a reason. And if him and I were supposed to do that and supposed to get together, it would have happened and it didn't. So here's to my singleness. Someday it'll happen.
No offense, but your train left the station a long time ago. You're still chasing young men when you should already be married. My advice to you, stop wasting time and start dating an average man. Because you've hit the wall, and unfortunately, the wall doesn't forgive. We've reached the end of the video, but before we go, here are some questions for you. Do you think women seek validation on social media without considering the consequences of exposing their lives? What's your opinion on the woman who got pregnant while betraying her relationship? If you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. Your support means the world to us and motivates us to create more content. Stay tuned for the next exciting video from The Wall.